Hi everyone, welcome back to another stream. Hope you're all doing alright, and hopefully this is streaming correctly to both YouTube and Twitch. Hopefully. So, I saw you message Drac about the on-screen chat. So I mentioned this before, but there won't be any on-screen chat for the streams if I'm multi-streaming. Reason for that is just because Twitch don't actually allow you to show another platform's chat. So, as much as I would like to put the chat on screen, if I'm multi-streaming, I won't be able to. But I will be responding to people from both Twitch chat and from YouTube as well. So I can see, for example, that me's on Twitch chat, and on YouTube actually. But I can see Drax on YouTube. Yeah, I know it sucks. It's a Twitch thing, unfortunately. It's against the TOS. You're not allowed to show the chat from another provider for whatever reason. So we'll see what we think of this for this stream. You could do both if you really wanted. Yeah, just have both streams open at once. I suppose technically you could pop out the chat from the other stream, I guess, if you wanted to, but I realise it's not ideal. I mean, we'll see what this is like. Yeah, double the volume. We'll see what this is like. If people don't like not having the chat on screen, then the only other option would be to use one or the other. And if that was the case, I would probably lean towards Twitch. But we'll see how this goes for this stream anyway, because I do want to see if it drops any frames or just what it's like for you guys in general. You're going to stick to Twitch then, that's fine. So I did mention this in the members chat, but obviously I've actually just hit 50 followers on Twitch, so that's the first requirement for affiliate knocked off straight away. So thank you for that. One of the other requirements for Twitch affiliate is I need to stream for, I think it's either 7 or 8 streams within a month. Obviously I can't do that by doing one stream a week, so we may potentially start rolling out a midweek stream. I haven't confirmed it yet, but we may look at maybe doing one midweek as well. If that is really not acceptable to anyone, let me know. I would imagine most people are pretty okay with it though. So far, both chats are up on your screens. You try to keep them under observation. Don't worry too much. I mean, realistically, the chat's probably going to be split between YouTube and Twitch anyway, so... I mean, I'm looking at the minute, it looks like it's about even between YouTube and Twitch, which is fine. So, on to just a couple of channel updates. So, a very, very long video went live earlier today, which was the next PSO law video, which is the first part of Central Control Area, so Jungle and Mountain. That ended up being about 45-46 minutes because I forgot how much law there is once you get to that stage. So apologies, but also I know some people like longer videos, so there you go. There will be a PSP2 video for members on Monday, and then that'll go live to everyone else on the Wednesday. And then for streams, I'll make an announcement on the Discord, so feel free to join us over there if you haven't already. So on to PSO. So ideally, again we'll just do the usual lobby reload for reasons beyond my knowing. So the idea behind this stream originally was to grind on the PSO Ephinea event. Unfortunately for anyone who plays Ephinea, it's starting tomorrow, which is the day I go back to work. Which is not particularly ideal. So, I think we're probably just going to do some general rare drop hunting, honestly. We've got a real good quest in RBR. Honestly, I have not even looked at the RBR. I checked the wiki earlier on, it hadn't updated yet, so I have no idea what the RBR is. Let's have a look at that. But yeah, basically, for anyone wondering, I'm using a service called Restream.io, and it's basically allows me to see Twitch chat and YouTube chat both in the same window in OBS, so I can monitor both at the same time. Lost Hell Palash, Anomalous Ordeal 5, and Sweetbook 14. 14, I'm assuming, is Desert. I've got no idea what Anomalous Ordeal 5 is. I think that's the random spawn quests. And Lost Hell Palash, I think, is Ruins. Hi, Victor. Yeah, so as I say, we'll see how this goes. This is a very experimental stream. If at any point the quality goes to complete crap, please just let me know in chat. If it gets too bad, I may make a decision and end one of the streams. But we'll see. We'll see what it's like. Anomalous seabed and control tower with random spawns. That terrifies me and intrigues me. So you're saying there's a chance of SGS? SC14 is good for Heaven Striker or Limiter. Yeah, because I think we had, was it 13 last week? So I'm assuming that 14 is like the lower part of Desert. Like Desert 3. I would assume. That's 7 girders instead of 6, fair enough. Hi, Vector. Yes, that's not a bad selection of quests, honestly, for RBR then this week. So, and I'm assuming, again, I've never done an Ephinea anniversary, but I'm assuming the RBR stays active during the anniversary. I like that. Howdy, Vector and Victor. So it should be good once the anniversary starts. So we might do a midweek stream. I suppose because the anniversary will be in full swing then. So I will probably be playing a lot of PSO over the next few weeks. It's just unfortunate that it started when I go back to work. So as usual, for anyone watching, yeah, double trouble. As usual, for anyone watching, we play on Ephinea on Limerace Block 2, Lobby 21. Feel free to come and join us for any runs. In the event we get more than 4 people, we'll just do a rotation so everyone gets a chance to be on the stream. New Sky, Lost Hellpalash, or White for Gold. Yeah, the White Ill Gold drop. Is that from... I think that's from Grand Sorcerers, isn't it, I think? Could be wrong. Actually, I'm not sure for White Ill, actually. That might be the Green Ill drop. There's a ton of Sorcerers. Oh, fair enough. It splits the party 2 and 2 on Ruins 2. That sounds terrifying. It's from Grands. Ah, fair enough. Oh, yeah, I suppose you could get around it, couldn't you? Yeah, by piping. So, well, do you want to start with Lost Hellpalash then? Since people seem pretty keen on doing it. Skylight Ruins isn't bad. I mean, I'm assuming it ends with Dark Falls. So there's obviously Red Ring there. There's Lavis Cannon from DLDs. But there is a lot of not great drops as well. So I know Sorcerers have the Psycho 1 drop that just doesn't exist. I suppose, yeah, Swordsman's Law as well from Del Sabers, yeah. I always forget about that. So, yeah, I mean, I can make a Skylight Lost Hellpalash if you want then, to start with. It's 1 in 28,807.03. Yeah, why the 0.03? White isn't too great besides Gold and Red Ring. Yeah, I'll make a Skylight one then. As usual as well, for anyone who wants to join, the password to the games is always stream. Yeah, I don't know. Based why the drop rates get rounded to like weird amounts like that. It's kind of weird. It feels weird calling it anything other than bass player now. I'm so used to it. Let's see that ADR and RDR. He's always bass player. So 150% drop, like, drop all rate and 126% rare drop rate. That's not too bad. Base player forever like Batman. Oh, so we get split immediately. I like how it split the two people with high level shifter D band together. If anyone in the party does want to switch, I'm happy to go on the other route if you want to split the shifter and D band more equally. I'll swap, fair enough. Yo, I'm not soloing. LGP is fine, so is base player, fair enough. I think I did speak to you about that in Discord, but... yeah, so ultimately it's not really what I wanted to do on PSO today, because I was hoping the event would have started because it would have been a cool stream, but I suppose this is still decent. I also realised that I was going to test the multi-streaming out at a later date, but I played around with it for about an hour or so over the last couple of days and got it all working, so I thought, well, I may as well just try it for the stream I'm doing this weekend. There's no drop range in this quest. You see a distant silence claw. There's always, to be fair, there's always a distant silence claw on these streams. To be fair, unless it harms latency and quality, which it doesn't appear to be, I can't see the harm in dual streaming. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to do the dual streaming. Interesting. Restream is really strange because when you look at the website, it gives the impression that you only get 720p streaming and it has a watermark for free. But it's not actually true because you're only stuck to 720p and watermarked if you use the free plan with their studio to stream with. But if you set it up through OBS, you can do 1080p with no watermark for free, so... Hashtag workarounds, exactly. I mean, I use OBS anyway, so it makes sense. Oh, you gotta set your cloth. Ah, very nice. I think 90% of people use OBS. It's definitely one of the more popular ones. I think some people probably use Streamlabs, or Streamlabs OBS. Probably use other options. I know there used to be XSplit. I don't know if that still exists. But I've always used OBS. I just find it really easy to use. These are some big spawns. Yeah, hopefully not having the chat on screen isn't too much of an issue. Yeah, we can switch whenever. Cloth is 1 in 2,275.56. Yeah, it's a really bad drop for sacred cloth, honestly. There are much easier ways of getting that armor. I think it's... I believe it's Red Rear and Purple Num. Get it from different rappies. I think one of them gets it from L rappies and one of them gets it from the rare one. I think Red Rear is from the regular ones and Purple Num's from the rare, I think. Oh, you've got a pipe up, fair enough. Yeah, I can swap over then if you want. Alright, let's see which way I'm actually going now. So, we said we were swapping. I can't see anyone else. Ah, there we go. Sorted. Got another sacred cloth drop. Oh, it dropped on our side. Oh, okay. I suppose that's the disadvantage with this quest, isn't it? If something drops on the other side, you have to like constantly pipe over to find it. So I found out recently that I read something on Ephinea that's like a weird bug with PSO, and I didn't realise it until today. If a bull claw latches onto you and turns into a bulk and spawns the new claws, if you use an ice technique, it always freezes the claws. I have no idea why that's the case. But yeah, if you try freezing the claws that the bull claw makes, they will always freeze. Purple Pal is 1 out of 2. Red El Rappy is 1 in 512. So essentially the same, because the rate of getting the rare Rappy is about 1 in 500 anyway, so... Although I suppose it's 1 out of 2 from the rare one, so maybe the red rare drops better. Because even if you get the rare one, you've got 1 in 2. I don't know if they changed resistances, but I just tried it then, and every single one of them froze. Two chats and the drop chart, yeah. Yeah, micromanaging now. Just out of curiosity, if people watching on both platforms, what does the delay seem like? I'm just aware that obviously if I'm streaming to restream, there's probably a little bit of induced delay. Twitch is maybe 2 or 3 seconds behind YouTube. That surprises me, actually. I thought that, that Twitch might have been a little bit ahead. They always freeze. It also happens in Restless Lion with the box. They freeze when they spawn. Just really weird, isn't it? NPC, not box. That is a typo. Like somehow I managed to typo every single letter. Yeah, there is some weird interactions in PSO with when enemies spawn. And it's the same kind of deal with the slimes as well. Obviously, if you drop like a damage trap or if you Giffy, it tends to kill them instantly. So those claws got spawned, so let's see if it works again. Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's quite handy to know that because it takes the claws out of the equation for a bit. Auto correction on phone, fair enough. Yeah, I'm surprised that that Twitch is a little bit behind YouTube, but as long as there's not too much difference between them, that's fine. And as I say, if there is any issues with either side, just let me know. So I will post on the Discord once I've decided what I'm doing with the streams. I think the likelihood is that we might start doing a midweek stream. Also because in the survey I did, you guys seem to enjoy the streams more than most other stuff, so kind of makes sense. Open your hard disk on the other side. I can't see that actually on my IM reader. I just need to drop this mine material because I'm terrified I'm going to use it accidentally. Having just reset my Uniwas materials. Doesn't seem to be any issues as far as I can tell. I'd be surprised if there was zero difference in terms of latency between them. Yeah, I mean, I know when I went live, there was a little bit of a difference between when each channel actually went live. Although actually, the odd thing is on my end, Twitch went live first. So, no idea. You got separated. Yeah, this quest does seem to be pretty huge. I also have no idea where I'm going. I genuinely don't know if I've done this quest before. Could just be the difference between your phone and Xbox. It was similar when you're on both as YouTube. Right, yeah, well, I have found a door that is locked. Actually, there was another way there, actually. Yeah, I think the routes get divvied out depending on the order of people that join the game. I'm just running around until I find someone, honestly. Good to finally catch a stream live. Oh, nice to see you, Shad. Yeah, well, somehow I've managed to run back to the start of the quest. I'm guessing this is the start point for the other team. I did see that someone had set a TP up, so I'm just going to go and take it because I will be here forever otherwise. You're the same as Shad, spent weeks catching up on the archive of streams. It is quite surprising actually when I look at the analytics that I've got. It's really surprising how many views the live streams get after I've been live. So there must be quite a lot of people who just watch the VODs, which is cool. You know, that's the whole point of them being there. I guess some of it is probably to do with my time zone, I guess. I mean, I know for, obviously for people from the EU, it's probably fine. I would imagine for people watching from America, it's probably quite early for a stream. Yeah, it's always good to see people, new people coming in though, managing to catch the stream, so... We do stream every Sunday, Shad, as well. I was just saying as well, I am considering doing a midweek stream at some point. Tell you what, you went wrong about the amount of sorcerers in this quest. So yeah, so the plan for today is just to play some PSO. I know originally it was going to be the event and just run the PSO event, but because it's starting tomorrow, it would have been a bit short notice to change the stream to something else. Del Sabers still hit like trucks even when they're gelland. You kind of watch the VODs when you don't catch up. There aren't a lot of people that regularly play this game and stream it, or the rest of the franchise. Yeah, I mean, I stream a few different games in the franchise, so the majority of my streams are PSO, to be fair. But I have also streamed PSU. I'm doing a playthrough on my channel of PSP2 at the minute. And I do some content for PSO2 NGS as well. I'm an official creator for that, but to be honest, I don't really put out a whole lot for it. I will try and do some NGS content again at some point. Yeah, I mean, it's not surprising, I suppose, that not many people stream PSO or play it regularly because, you know, it is a very, very old game now. I'm just too stubborn to play anything else. I've just realised with this quest, actually. So this is like one of the retrieval quests where you have to retrieve an item from a boss. So yeah, we're going to do like the whole of Ruins and Army. And if this is the kind of enemy count we're looking at, this is going to be a very long quest. It's probably good for your bank account never needing to buy more games. I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah, that's it, Bullclaw, stay there. Oh, that is a Morning Glory. With terrible percents. Been watching the PSP2 playthrough, kind of came as a coincidence, but you also started playing PSP2 Infinity around the same time you uploaded part 1. Not really sure what that Del Saber's doing, but I'm for it. Oh, there we go. There's the silence color drop. Yeah, so that Morning Glory has terrible percentages. It has 5% dark. Such a shame because, again, it is such a cool looking weapon. But largely useless. Alright, well, I found Ruins 2 at least. I'm making progress. Now that scares me, the fact that I went through the same portal there. So this has split us again, hasn't it? Yes, it has. Yeah, so it's mixed up the splits again. This is quite interesting, actually, then. I need to TP back to Zale. Can do. Or you can come to me, Zale, whichever. It don't really matter too much. I've cornered this racket. I do seem to have picked up the, you know, the small number of people who still play PSO, so I'm not against it. You're not looking forward to your rare drop grind. Is that in PSO melody? And if so, what are you looking for? What's the event new to the server? So it hasn't started yet, Stuntman. So it starts tomorrow. It's an annual event that Ephinea does. It's called the anniversary event. So from what I understand, I mean, this is my first time doing the anniversary event on Ephinea. From what I understand, it's basically goals for killing enemies that give you increased rare drop rates and so on. And there's also going to be some new quests added as well for the duration of the event. So if you want to hunt anything, that will be the time to do it. If anyone else wants to come this way, I would appreciate it. You're looking for Yasmin Kov. Which one? You're looking for the mech guns? Ruins 3, join up. At the minute, I just need someone else on this side because I'm the only one here. So it would be nice to if we split it 2 and 2 again. No worries. I think I did open a pipe actually. Yeah, there is a pipe open. When does the event start? So from what I understand, it goes down for maintenance at about, I think it's about 4 o'clock in the morning GMT. And it's going to be down for, I think they said about an hour or so. Oh, looking for the mech guns. Yeah, so I'm trying what the easiest way to go for those is. I mean, I would probably lean towards the assassin drop, I guess. And the other option is you could go with the go runs in desert. Skyline walking into work looking like a zombie after waking up at 4 AM. To be fair, Kilniath, I look like a zombie most mornings when I go into work because I am not a morning person. Nope, according to my item reader, a Dragon Slayer has dropped somewhere. I guess it's on the other side. I can stay on the ground, honestly. And there's another silence clock. Same, glad you work from home, but still, plus Mondays. It's even worse for me as well because I've just had a week off work, and honestly, going back to work after you've been off for a week is awful. But yeah, good luck finding those mech guns, Melody. I know they are pretty tough drop. Yeah, I know back on GameCube, the Crimson Assassin drop was the one to go for. I would not recommend going for the Canoon drop. That's awful. Yeah, he has 9k, yeah. Yeah, someone in chat's hunting at the moment. I do wonder if the Goran drop would be... Go for 1 PD. I suppose it depends if you want one with hit, doesn't it? I suppose if you want to hunt one with hit, a bit more difficult. Yeah, the Goran drop's an interesting one because it's a worse drop rate, but Gorans are a really, really common enemy in desert. Yaz with hit gets snatched up ASAP, yeah. I totally understand why as well. If it makes you feel better, Melody, though, the event should increase the drop rate, so it should be hopefully a little bit easier. You farm yours with Purple Numb, Crimson Assassins, and Ep2. There's a ton of bull claws in this quest. One of my least favourite enemies for sure, can't stand them. Quite a fun quest, at least. I really don't remember running this before, so yeah, the bringers hurt. If anyone would like drops looking up, more than happy to check. That's going to throw me off now when you're typing in both chats. So I'm like, I'm sure I've just read that. Yeah, I suppose the good thing is, even though we didn't get the event today, at least the RBR's a pretty fun one this week. It's a very long quest, though. I just realised actually we could get Skyly card from these. Not that I particularly want it or anything, but we do need to try and keep up our streak of getting a banner on every stream. Oh, there's another Dragon Slayer. You tell it's a Skyly game. But you can finally get your Heavenly Arms then. Heavenly Arms is actually quite a tough drop, isn't it? Considering it's a unit that is almost essential in Blue Burst, for particularly at lower level as well. Again, I'm not totally sure what the best drop for that is. I know there is some that get it from lizards, I think. It's fine to farm with Pinkle. Pinkle gets it from rare lilies. I think it's not a 1 in 2 though, is it? I think, isn't it about a 1 in 3 drop or something? Even then though, if you do that in rare enemy week, it's probably not too bad. I'm glad that so far at least the restreaming seems to be working okay. So I think the only real downside to it that I can see so far is just not being able to have chat on stream, on the actual screen itself. And that is a photon drop. I was going to say if that's another Morning Glory. Everyone can open both chats easy enough if they want to. I suppose so. I suppose doing this as well, it does give people the option of where to watch. Level 90 and doing Forest Ultimate from Hildebear. Ah, fair enough. I mean, I would say the best quest for that's Tyrell's Ego, but if you're level 90, it might be a bit tough doing it. So there are easier ways of hunting it until you're a bit higher. Unless you can handle Tyrells, then. Yeah, if it's from the ones that are not rare, it'll be Hildelts. Ones that spit lightning. That shock you all the time. That are really annoying. You got Heavenly Mind on the last day of Experience Week, and now you want to make a 4 mile. Join us, everyone, pretty much everyone in the team that I made a 4 mile last week. I don't know what was in the water, but yeah, for some reason everyone decided just to make a 4 mile. Do not run Tyrell back to back without a cure shock. Pro tip. Yeah, that is a definite good tip. Doing that without a cure shock is hell. Hildel's drop Heavenly Battle. The arms are dropped by Gulgos. Yeah, I'm trying to remember now. I think... Is it Skyly that gets Heavenly Arms from Gulgos Goose? That is not the way to hunt it, but... I have a feeling Skyly gets it. Purple. I know it's definitely a Heavenly unit they drop, but I can't remember if it's mind or if it's arms. You got 2 Heavenly Arms from Belarus already. Skylar gets it as well. Yeah, for some reason I can remember like the majority of the Skylight drop chat, but there's a couple of drops that I'm a bit hazy on. Gulgusku, Purple and Skylight, 1 in 1138. That is a very weird place to have the Ruins 3 portal. But I guess the idea is that you split into 2 teams and you work through. Okay, so I've been split again. I've opened a pipe on my side if anyone wants to join. This is a weird quest. Yeah, come to my side. The bull claws are lovely. Times looking for the shock's annoying, but you need a battle unit badly. Heavenly Battle is game changing. Bull claws are fine. Yeah, they're not too bad. They're a little bit annoying when they're... I find them more annoying when they're right near the edge of a door, because they can latch onto you, but you can't do anything. But yeah, I know what you mean about the Heavenly Battle, Stuntman. Honestly, if you get sick of hunting it, it might be an idea to just trade for one on the Ephinea Discord if you're on Ephinea. And they're normally about 2 PDs or so. But it is a huge difference. It is nice that we're all back together now. That does make things significantly easier. Well, I say all of us, there's 3 of us here so far. I mean, what you could do, Stuntman, as well, if you need something until you've got the Heavenly Arms, you could always go for a God Arm in the meantime. God Arm is still a really decent unit. It's obviously not as good as Heavenly, but it would do you fine until you get a Heavenly. Unless you've got one already. Getting the band back together. I see we're back to having sorcerers everywhere. Which I wouldn't mind if they had any hope of dropping anything. Unfortunately, Skylight is one of the IDs that gets Psycho 1 from these. At like 1 in 300k. But what if? What if we got that banner? Green Hill does too. Can you even imagine getting a 1 in 300k drop? Literally just joined Ultimate PSO BB farm server because I stumbled upon your stream. Oh, cool. That's good to hear, Antonio. It's always good to see that people are getting back into PSO again. Yeah, 1 in 299,593.14. I still don't see why it needs the decimals. It's like, well, yeah, you got the 1 in 299,593, but we can't let you have it because you didn't get the 0.14. You can imagine. Man, having said that, one of my mods, we used to play with Scribe. He managed to get the Psycho one drop from, it was whatever ID gets it from a Sinozelle in Seabed, which is 1 in 300,000. And he wasn't even hunting it. It just dropped. But yeah, hope you have a good time on Ultima, Antonio. I've never really tried Ultima. I've always played on Ephinea for Blue Burst. Well, and the Sega servers beforehand. Haven't seen Scribe in ages. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with him. I'm guessing just he's just been busy real life, I guess. If I don't hear from him for a little while, I might get in touch with him and just see how things are going. You've been working towards it for so long, you feel like cheating to buy it. Yeah, I kind of get that. Leaving all the modding to base player. To be fair, I mean, Scribe was never a mod on the streams. He only wanted to be a mod on Discord. So base player has always been like the mod holding it down. You're trying your hardest. Oh yeah, Antonio, I think Nightbot must have picked up that you tried putting a link in chat or something. I think links are turned off at the minute. It's either that or it picks something up that you were typing as a link, which it does do sometimes. I have relaxed the settings on Nightbot as well, so I'm surprised to pick that up. Unless it was an actual link. It was an exaggerated face. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Nightbot's just misread it then. I mean, I think all Nightbot can do anyway is timeout, so... It was a little full stop that got flagged. Yeah, I'll sort that out after the stream, because like that's about the second time it's flagged someone for something that isn't a link. Just Nightbot going rogue again. Yeah, bad bot, exactly. Said though, Ultimate PSO BB was the go-to, only thing going on. Are you saying you're on another server altogether? Yeah, so this is a server called Ephinea. So Ephinea, it's been going for quite a while, this server, and it's got a really good population. I would say that for PSO BB, it's probably the biggest server, I would say, for population. For context, I think when I logged on before the stream, there was about 270 people online. Having said that though, a lot of that is because people are anticipating the event that's about to start tomorrow. So it is a little bit higher than usual at the minute. 3X's and Nightbot thinks it's a porn site. Interested in the population, so that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, there's no harm going over to Ephinea. I suppose it depends how much time you've invested into Ultima. I can't really say anything about Ultima because I've never really tried it myself, so it could be a perfectly fine server. And I don't really know what the population's like over there at the minute. Are we free from Nightbot's tyranny on Twitch? Yeah, I don't think I set Nightbot up on Twitch. What level do I use on camera? Oh, is that for the dragon scale? Yes, so this is the mag that you that you used for the dragon scale. So this is Toulouse. So you need to get a camera. I believe it's to level 100 or higher. Yeah, free from Nightbot, but not from me. If anyone in chat, by the way, is confused about messages I'm reading, I am multi-streaming at the moment, so I'm streaming on YouTube and on Twitch as well. But yeah, Doomlord, I'm pretty sure it's level 100 that you have to get a camera to, I think. Good old PDs, so many team points. I suppose that is the good thing about Silence Claws. At least they're 10 stars, so they're 10 team points. But yeah, Doomlord, the great thing about this mag as well is the triggers on it have a really high activation rate. So you can see it's maybe invincible here. I believe it's about a 55% activation rate for the triggers, which is much higher than anything else. Annoyingly, even when you're invincible, the Bring a Charge still decrypts your weapon, which is really annoying. Even though it does no damage because you're invincible, it still decrypts you. You'll just find a way. Volopt also locks you up while invulnerable. Yeah, it's kind of BS really, isn't it? I kind of feel if you're invulnerable, you should be invulnerable to everything. Talking about dragon scales, if anyone wants one, you have one spare. That's cool, yeah. So yeah, get in touch with Dick if you want to get a dragon scale. I think they're quite common on Ephinea because I think they're also. I think you can also get them from Corrin, the Wandering Tekka. I actually got mine from the boss drop, but I think you can get them from Wandering Tekka as well. Downside is when you get invulnerable for faults, you waste a lot of it just by running over to the obelisk. So by the time you get here, you've wasted half of it. It's quite cool actually being able to stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Couldn't do it for years because I don't know if it was Twitch or YouTube or both were against it. Like, you know, things are getting serious when the Flomar pulls out the Galatine. Yeah, you couldn't multi-stream for years. You just weren't allowed to do it. The image on Twitch seems crisper. It's really strange that because obviously when you multi-stream, you basically you set your stream settings and then Restream sends it to those sites. So it is like the same bitrate and everything that's been sent, but Twitch fries it more. Does it still look okay though? It's nice to finally allow multi-stream. It is because obviously it's good just for trying to reach a bigger audience as well. There's going to be people on Twitch who've maybe never seen the streamers before, so it's good to like finally get them. Yeah, hopefully it looks at least reasonable on both sides. Can't see faults lasting long. No. I like Twitch's game-based categories too. It's convenient if you're looking for a particular game to watch and to discover new streamers. Yeah, I like that, where you can just search for a game and it'll show you anyone that's streaming that specific game. Again, I suppose it's mainly because obviously Twitch was set up as a streaming site. YouTube's kind of playing catch-up a little bit, I think, on the streaming side. No banner then, huh? I like how it says that Hopkins' help hash was spit out. I collapsed on Raggle and was brought here, apparently. The shock of beating faults was too much. Currently hooked on, re-hooked on RuneScape. Have to start from scratch, but it's a proper nostalgic trip. I remember when I was at school, a lot of people played RuneScape, like the really, really old RuneScape. It's not a game I ever got into. And people must enjoy it though, I mean, if it's still going. I know there's like RuneScape and there's old school RuneScape, isn't there, as well? I'm guessing old school RuneScape is similar to what I remember from when I was a kid. I could be totally wrong. Old school is what we all played back in the day, fair enough. Yeah, I honestly know next to nothing about RuneScape. RuneScape 3 is the new one that's faithful to the original but more modern. Sir, can you please tech this properly? Thank you. If you talk to him again, he gives you a handgun. He gave you a 30-hit gush handgun. Can you give me like a 50-hit demons handgun? That'd be nice. Give me a gush ray gun as well. It must be fixed, I'm guessing. Is it also 30 hit? It is. Fine, I guess. It's playable. We love PSO here, boys. We do love PSO here. Hopkins is a remarkable force. Well, not really. I mean, he always needs help. Hiya, Shenton. Also, you only get 8,000 Mazetta for that. That was a lot of work for 8,000 Mazetta. Yeah, you got a 30-hit gush ray gun. Can't imagine people are too sad about missing that, to be honest. Formal's been pretty fun using sabers. I mean, to be fair, I mean, you've got like, Excalibur and Galatine, so you know, Formal can melee fine. That's kind of part of the class, isn't it? Same with Formal as well. This is Ep3 lobby, it is. So on Ephinea, they've got different lobbies that you can go to, so they added a load recently. So I'll quickly show you. So if you go to lobby 1, for example, this is probably what you remember if you played episode 1 and 2 online. It's actually a typical sort of GameCube and Xbox lobby. Or Blue Burst, I suppose. If you go to lobby 12, for example, this is one of the old Dreamcast lobbies. And then if we go back to 21, which is where we play, this is an Ep3 lobby. You can't actually play Ep3, but they just put the lobby on there. Forgot to sub on browser, so I have this again. Oh, cheers, dude. I think there's a bit of an issue with the alerts there, so I've just tried to sort those out, so hopefully they'll show up again next time. Is the anniversary event up? Not yet. It starts in... Is it around 10 hours or so? Yeah, maybe around that. Yeah, basically overnight it's getting added. You'd have to swap lobbies for sure. Yeah, I really like the episode 3 lobby. I mean, the reason I use this one partly is because it's kind of Skyly coloured. But I really like the design of the F3 lobby anyway. It also plays the F3 lobby music, which is cool. Yeah, and the Discord link's just been dropped in Twitch chat there as well, and on YouTube, so feel free to join us on the Discord if you haven't already. You really want to play some PSO soon, but you're scared of the crashes. Yeah, I mean, I've had a couple of issues with it. I think I've managed to get to the bottom of most of them. For me, it was the high res, using the high res fonts and adjusting the font size seems to make me crash more for some reason. Ep3 was so fun, you loved it on GameCube. Yeah, I played quite a bit of Ep3 as well. Red Re, SU14 or green, V1 or 1 chance too. Yeah, I'm happy doing either of those. But obviously Red Re gets the Heaven Striker. If there's another ID that's better for it, I'm happy to do that. Yeah, so we do have 5 now, so I guess we just rotate around, just so everyone gets a fair chance. What does the event contain? As far as I'm aware, I've never actually done an Ephinea anniversary before, so from what I understand, I think there's like a rolling kill count for enemy kills, and as we kill more, we get increased rare drop boosts and other rewards. So we get like increased photon drop rates and so on. We also get a few new quests added as well, so I think it's like special versions of the max attack quests and maybe some other new ones. You'll play one more and then go for dinner and sit out. Yeah, no worries, dude, that's fine. Green should be better. Yeah, we can do green hill SU14 if you want. You're going to farm some god powers on classic Ephinea, so going to lurk. Good luck with that. All my money gone, no Guren. Oh. I'm guessing, so you're trying to get Guren through the Wandering Tekka. I mean, honestly, if you're trying to get Guren with the anniversary event coming up, it might be worthwhile just hunting it because it might be a lot easier to get. So yeah, in regards to streams, I think for the next few weeks, it will probably be very PSO heavy just because of the anniversary event. After that, we'll probably try and vary things up a bit more. I know in the survey that I did, there was a few games that you guys seem to be interested in me playing, so maybe I'll look into some of those. It's always PSO heavy. Haven't played Monster Hunter in a while. Yeah, I think I do want to play Monster Hunter, and I'm aware that obviously we are sort of on the build up to Monster Hunter Wilds. Now, I'm going to say it now, when Monster Hunter Wilds releases, I will be playing Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah, maybe once the PSO event ended, maybe we can do a bit more Monster Hunter again. Either World or Rise, honestly. I could maybe even do Gen Ult, because I do have a capture card sat next to me that I basically never use. Monster Hunter Wilds waiting room, basically, yeah. I'm happy I got my Insect Glaive teaser video, so I'm happy. For anyone who isn't aware, Capcom have been dropping a new video every day with like a little breakdown of each of the weapons. I think today's was Charge Blade, I think. Talking about Monster Hunter Longsword seems that it got some moves from Frontier. Oh, cool. Yeah, Longsword was one of those ones where I watched the video and I couldn't see any huge differences, but I think it might be a weapon where it's got some like subtle changes to it. I know there was a couple of new moves I noticed, but it seemed to be quite small changes overall, which I'm fine with because I think Longsword kind of played mostly fine anyway. Hoping to get the new Monster Hunter, then maybe join via crossplay. Yeah, I mean it is crossplay, they've confirmed that, so Gunlance looks super nice. Yeah, Gunlance looks sick. I've always enjoyed Gunlance though. Like always, I mean, in World and Rise. You need a job for that. Yeah, hopefully you find something soon, dude. I swear, every time those fireballs hit me. There's apparently a power material somewhere. Where is it? Been loving the Wilds Insect Glaive memes. Yeah, the Insect Glaive one was absolutely wild. It's got this move where you kind of mount onto the monster, dig the Insect Glaive into it, and then what I can only describe as look like you were pole dancing around the Insect Glaive. You're waiting for Lance. I'm also waiting for Lance. Lance is like my second main weapon. I've always played Insect Glaive mainly, but oh, thanks to the membership deployable. Ah, there we go, the alerts are working again. I thought I'd put the membership alerts to just a nice picture of Farlow. Seemed right. Yeah, welcome back to the membership deployable as well. Thanks for joining that. Yeah, that was actually really funny, wasn't it? We got the rare drop sound alert from the membership, but also a rare drop sound alert in the game for the Justy. It's like perfectly timed. You loaded up your PC just for me. Feel privileged. I will do. I'll remember that. You thought you got a rare. I'm so sorry. Yeah, for reasons I'm yet to understand, I decided that the ideal noise for memberships and donations would be a rare drop noise. It has backfired several times. The amount of times that I've thought a rare has dropped because of that. How goes the rare drops? We've had a couple of rare drops, nothing uber rare, but I think we've had a Sacred Cloth drop, or maybe two. We had a Morning Glory. There's just one. Yes, we've got a Morning Glory, a Sacred Cloth, and a lot of Silence Claws. could have waited for a tower SGS run for the ultimate rare drop bit. You could have done. To be honest, that's not the worst thing that's happened to me with SGS. I think I mentioned this on stream before, but back when I used to play on the Sega servers, I had a friend that I used to play with quite often, and he got into a habit of deliberately carrying an untech special weapon, sword, with him, and he would just randomly drop it under Gigias when they died. It was like something terrible, like a Durandal or something, and he would just drop it under a dead Gigi. How goes the stream so far? Pretty well so far, I think. I mean, no one said that the frames are dropping like crazy, and I seem to be able to keep track of both chats okay, so I think it's going okay. Unfortunately, no event, but it seems like it's going alright so far. That is beyond evil. It is. You may have to carry me on Monster Hunter. You'll get used to it. My YouTube light is off. I guess I'm on Twitch as well, so we'll say that's the reason. Affiliate on Twitch must be closed. So as far as I'm aware, I think I'm either at 50 followers or just over 50. The main thing is average viewers, which, looking at this at the minute, I think I've got enough. The only thing that's holding it back so far is apparently you have to stream on 7 different days within a 30-day period, which obviously at the moment I do 1 stream a week, so that's not enough. So I'm considering doing a midweek stream as well to try and get that. Yeah, we are close though. More streams, more streams, more streams. That's what I was thinking, killing the Ath, yeah. So maybe we could do, 1 stream that's like Phantasy Star, and then 1 stream that's something else. Skyly casually books a week off work. I've literally been off this week, and I took this week off because I thought, oh, the Ephinea event will be starting. I'll spam PSO all week, and then the event's starting tomorrow as I go back to work. Yeah, I've literally been off all week. So unfortunately back to work again tomorrow. Monster Hunter Mondays. I don't think I would do it on a Monday. I think just because I like to have a little bit of a gap between the streams. I think the likelihood is probably like a midweek stream, like maybe Wednesday. Again, nothing's confirmed yet. I need to sort of think when the best idea would be. Discord chat has been going on about the event for so long. They have, the Ephinea Discord has been absolutely wild for about the last week or 2. It even got to a point where people were renaming their characters just to get banners. So there was a few I saw where the character name would be like, event now has found Parasitic Gene Float, or like, when event has found Red Ring. Yeah, back to the fireball room, yeah, because we loved it so much the first time round. Yeah, no event, level 200, exactly. It was really funny, to be fair, seeing the banners come up like that. So midweek Monster Hunter, got it. That's not a bad idea. So this is why I took you as a mod. I lack the creativity to do that. Lesson learned, book week off during the predicted 2nd or 3rd week of the event. Maybe next year, yeah. Assuming I'm not completely sick of PSO by then. Given I've played it 20 years, probably not going to happen. Once you've gotten the Classic at 200, you'll be playing normal Ephinea again. I have a lot of respect for anyone who plays Classic. From what I understand, Classic is basically episode 1 and 2. Twitch chat is lonely. We've got people watching on Twitch. I think it's just more lurking than anything else. Honestly, I think it's just good doing the multi-stream because at least you're getting the stream out to both YouTube and Twitch, and it gives people an option of where to watch. 6 lurkers and you spamming chat. Thank you for keeping the Twitch chat going. Why would you start walking there? Yeah, that'll be a nice surprise for him. Oh, I was caught in the act. You'd be on Twitch, but you have a drop to get. Can't run 2 Twitch streams at once for drops. No worries. Oh, look, material, very nice. You'd have to sign it in chat. You don't even know if you have a Twitch account. Oh, no worries. Watch it where you want to. There is no sort of... I'm not trying to push anyone to either YouTube or Twitch. Great name, by the way. Yeah, also, anyone who hasn't already, go and follow Deployable. Streams, mainly seem to be streaming Lord of the Rings, so if you're into Lord of the Rings stuff, go and follow him. I'll take the check after the stream. Yeah, it is really, really handy being able to see both chats at once. That's really cool. Oh, thanks for the Twitch follow. I decided not to put the rare drop noise. Another follow as well, thank you very much. Yeah, I decided not to put the rare drop noise on follows just because I thought it would just spam the stream otherwise. Oh, you do have a Twitch account, Minsk. You'll miss your pink icon when you move to Twitch. Yeah, I mean, once you're affiliate, I can't remember if you can set sub badges up at affiliate level. I'm assuming you probably can. I honestly haven't looked into the affiliate perks. You technically count as there's 2 views as Salem's watching 2. Apparently there's another look material. What is this? You count as 3 because Sifa and Zeus are both there. Yeah, if only pets added to the view count. Is this just a furry stream then? I can assure you it is not a furry stream. Add a pet channel to Discord so we can see more. Yeah, I did mention I was going to do that. I should do that after the stream, honestly. Don't worry about it, Victor. It's some depraved stuff going on in the Twitch chat. Yeah, what I'll do is after the stream, I will add a pet channel to the Discord. So if you want to post pictures of cute pets, then please do. Twitch has already been pretty depraved. It has, yeah, to be fair. Twitch knows no bounds. This is where the dregs of society hang out. That's a bit self-deprecating, Kilnia. Explains why we're here. You know, two furries, they're slightly strange, but some of the loveliest people. I can honestly say I don't know any furries. I'm not against them or anything, it's just something I've never been interested in. It feels like a ton of photon drops are dropping in this run. Not particularly for me, but everyone else. You think you class it as a dreg of society and proud of it. It's not society, it sucks. Yeah, back to actual PSO. This is honestly a pretty good RBR quest. Rumor quad looks great. It does. It just getting absolutely destroyed. Just all the demons. Science for Fanatics so easy to SNS. I've never tried one. Some people consider you as one because you like Sonic. Yeah, I wouldn't say that if you like Sonic that you're a furry. I think that's just liking Sonic. I appreciate there are probably some Sonic fans who are furries, but yeah. When you think of Twitch chat, you think of people who like to shout at traffic. Yeah, Twitch chat I would say is definitely usually more wild than YouTube from streams I've seen. We'll see if that starts to be the case here. You wore cat ears and a foxtail to a J-Rock gig once. That was funny. To be honest, I can imagine a lot of people who would go to a J-Rock gig are probably fine with it. So you're going to be doing another Wednesday stream for the event. I think the likelihood is pretty high. I was saying earlier that I want to try and get to Twitch affiliate if I can. So, and one of the requirements for that is to do, I think it's at least 7 or 8 streams within a month, which obviously I can't do if I'm only doing 1 stream a week. Yeah, so I think the plan is maybe do a Wednesday stream. I will announce it on the Discord though once I've decided. Google the dangerously furry meme. Maybe after I've streamed. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, if you want to go for it, that's fine. English stream when? I would like to potentially do a bit more on stream where we just sort of like hang out as well, like, you know, do things aside from just playing games as well. Put it in Discord. I will check that after the stream. Oh, Minsk has turned up. So, banner guaranteed. It's stream friendly, I swear. I'm not doubting that. It's just at the minute I don't have my browser sources set up for going to Discord or anything, so... You might notice as well that the stream looks a bit different as well. I've done a few changes around just to try and make it look a bit better. Mainly sort of the intro stream at the start. And also the transitions are all new as well. We could play a PSO GeoGuessr. Try anomalous with purple or sky and Minsk can help. We could. So, anomalous has tower and seabed. So options we've got are, we could go with the Copium run and go for a Skyly run. There is no more top banner. The reason for that is just because I'm multi-streaming. Obviously, the terminology between each of the sites is totally different. So, you know, on YouTube, you've got subscribers, which are people who are the same as followers on Twitch. Then you've got subscribers on YouTube. Oh, sorry, subscribers on Twitch are the same as members on YouTube. So it's all totally different. So now you will be able to see the full glory of the banners. So now what will happen is we won't get any more banners now. We could go for SGS. If people want to subject themselves to tower. Bear in mind, I have no idea what is in this quest in tower. No way I'll get a banner today. And to be fair, we've done well the last few streams. You'll be on in a sec. Yeah, no worries, Dimlord. You're fine doing tower. Oh, there you go. Vector has called it. So Vector has said that Zale's going to get the banner this stream. So it shall be written. Sure, it shall be done. Always good to see a seabed run. We could. Well, do you want me to make a Skyly run for this new RBI quest then? When did you get a banner on stream before the Galatine? I mean, you got... I suppose you got Parasitic Gene Flow, that was just after the stream ended. And you got Nuke 2000 during the Discord event. So I suppose on stream, technically just the Galatine. But we know you've had a few great drops recently. You'll sit out for this run so I can join. Yeah, if you want to do that, that's fine. I think as long as we're rotating around, I'm happy. I bet you I was actually the Arcs 155. I didn't realize you leveled so much. Well, I'll make a episode 2 game then. Anyone who wants to put it with Seabed and Tower, feel free to join. Yeah, there's a few people sitting out at the minute because they're eating, so we should be fine. The real rarity today will be you leveling. Are you actually near leveling up? With you doing more days, will we see some challenge streams? So, I don't know if you were here for when we did it, Dick, but we did do... There was a couple of streams where we did episode 1 challenge mode. I think at some point I do want to do episode 2 challenge. Tempting to join, but it's stuck. Oh, you joined. Okay. I mean, it wouldn't be a PSO stream without someone having issues joining. You need to input the password. Almost 180. Yeah, you need to equip your red ring already. Yeah, hopefully you can get to 180 soon. Red ring's really nice. I do feel like some of the stuff on it is pointless, so it gives you passive HP and TP regen, but the rate on it is so slow, I don't know why they bothered. 213k to next level. Oh, nice. Yeah, Dick. So I think at some point we'll probably do an episode 2 challenge run. It's just a case of getting 4 people together who want to do it. The good news is at least episode 2 is a bit shorter than episode 1. I would imagine that most people who've got a ranger would probably be interested because of the needle. Do I have any escape dolls? Because I think I'm going to need them for this. You want to do it for needle? Yeah, it's same for me. I wouldn't mind getting a needle of some kind. I'll take the holy ray. Challenge mode terrifies me. You just accepted you're going to have to buy ES weapons. To be honest, I would say that it's probably not as bad as you think it is. It is difficult probably the first time you do it until you get used to the maps and so on, but as long as you play careful and you don't sort of rush into all the enemies, it's not too bad. Do you know any good S rank weapons to get or just needle? I know that the 2 slicers are worth getting, so a slicer or J cutter. I know in episode 1 the mech guns are probably worth going for. Trying what else in episode 2 is worth it. I think a lot of people for episode 2 just go for the needle because it is just so useful. So it's Anomalous Ordeal 5. Scythe on Ep 2 is also useful. Yeah, I always forget about the Scythe. I love the dramatic zoom in. Is the S rank Scythe, is that usable by rangers as well? We do have 3 rangers, yeah. Which to be honest is probably the ideal party for tower. Cards on Ep 2 also nice. Yeah, I always forget that cards are actually just not a meme, that they're actually useful in some situations. Oh, it's night time. We just realised that. Every class but Fornuel can use Scythe. Rip Fornuel. To be fair, as a Fornuel player, I am used to it. You know, I've seen everyone else use these nice things like Excalibur. Quick, someone become a member when in tower. Yeah, ideally, just when a Gigu's spawning, or when a Gigu's dying. See if anyone can actually time it. I mean, to be fair, behind this camera frame, I do have an item reader, so I can see if something drops. I've just realised, actually, it took me this long to realise that we have seabed enemies in CCA. I just thought it would be like CCA with the CCA enemies randomised, and then seabed with the seabed enemies randomised. But no, it's just CCA enemies here as well, and seabed enemies here. That's really weird. Oh, so I've had a Dragon Slayer already. We're off to a good start. Got Red Saber and Crimson Coat, that's like Galatine damage. I mean, basically. Mission failed, boys. We'll get them next time. Yeah, I think Red Saber with the Crimson Coat set boost is about the strongest melee that Ephinea can get. There's a 10% chance to spawn Gigius in Seabed. Okay, so it puts CC enemies in Seabed as well. It's kind of cool, I guess. In Tower, not Seabed. Oh, fair enough. Maybe not then. This is Seaside and Tower. Oh, okay. Yeah, these are really weird quests, these ones. Essentially, all the spawns are randomized. That's a 40-hit Spirit Ray Gun. I mean, it's not bad. Maybe you can spawn multiple Gigius at once. Maybe. Not that it would make any difference. I don't know why it is, but the mega that these gibbons do, for some reason I find way scarier than a lot of other things. I think because it's so slow, you think, oh, it won't kill you, but then it does. Nice ray gun. Yeah, it's not too bad. 40 hit. Well, 30 untacked, so it'll take up to 40. I wish it was 40 untacked. Still not bad though. So I guess we go this way first, I assume. Slow but deadly like a zombie. Yeah, I really like the seaside at night time. I mean, it's not the only quest that has it. There is, I think it's an event quest that, I think it's one called, is it called Singing at the Beach or something like that? It's one of those weird quests where you have to talk to loads of rappies and things like that. I'm sure that's at night time as well, I think. And there is definitely another seaside nighttime quest. Have you decided what colour you want for your red ring? No, not yet. It's going to be either skylight coloured, for obvious reasons, or one of the purples. So there's like a purple and a violet. I quite like the look of the violet one. Obviously that would match with my Huniwell's outfit as well, because my Huniwell pretty much always wears purple. I don't know if a skylight coloured ring would look good for the fashion. One with night. I can't remember. I know there is a quest with night as well, and I think that takes place at night as well, unsurprisingly. But I can't remember if it's the same quest or not. I think that's called Dream Messenger, I think. It's been so long since I've done it. I guess get 2 red rings then. I mean, that's the obvious answer, isn't it? You know, the other option would be, well, just start wearing blue outfits on your Huniwell, but we don't do that here. We live for the fashion. Everything's still looking okay on both sides, on YouTube and Twitch. I just thought I'd better check every now and again. Looks good. Ah, cool. I also appreciate that remote for checking both sides. If you're worried about your styles clashing, I think you're worrying wrong. Yeah, it looks like Seaside, now it looks like Tower, so it's awful. Yeah, giving Kilnia flashbacks. But we have a Gigu. We have another one. Cyan matches the section ID. I mean, it does. Yeah, I suppose it does match the badge. Both streams are running well, though. That's really good to hear. I was initially worried that it might not look great because of the effect on bandwidth, but then I was thinking, well, it won't have any effect on bandwidth because I'm just streaming to restream, who are then sending it out elsewhere. So it doesn't really have any impact on my end. Please freeze. I still think it's criminal that we didn't get the Ilgil scythe as a weapon. We did in later games, but not in PSO. It just seems like the perfect weapon to translate to an actual player weapon. Imagine if snowing made the Rabata noise. I'm pretty sure I can hear a Mera Carol. You wish that Soul Banish has a better special, so do I. Soul Banish is probably my favourite looking partisan. I absolutely love it, but the special is terrible. I kind of wonder what they were thinking with it. Like, yeah, we're going to give it Megid, but not an actual useful one. We're going to give it a level... I think, is it a level 1 Megid, I think? Frozen the entire movie, but every time ice is used, Rabata.wav plays. No idea why that tower's there, but okay. I see Minska started playing as Humal again. I can't say I blame you though with the amount of damage that's doing. Well, this quest's ruined. I'm calling BS on that. He's stuck in the corner, so its shields are going in like a weird pattern. Yeah, Epsilons when they get stuck in a corner are awful because they don't work properly. Massive damage on Dark. Oh, Victor's jumped over to Twitch. Join the dark side. I'm just glad it's all working okay. Because I genuinely had no idea what would happen when I press go live. Surely Soul Eater should have a gush special. I mean, I suppose the Berserk on it is actually useful anywhere. Soul Eater is actually a really decent weapon. It's not particularly strong, but it's really good for low levels. But yeah, Banish is a bit of an unfortunate one. It's strong enough to use, but it's just the special on it is so bad. So we now have a contest between Twitch and YouTube, trying to convince people to go to each site. So apparently we have cookies over in Twitch chat, and we have Bourbons over in YouTube. I've got a sale killing that. Pink wafers are top tier. I'm just getting obliterated now. Normal tower experience, to be fair. Soul Banish, but Megan is level 100, if only. No Fowler, I know I'm as disappointed as you are, Drac. Sorry, I've got one ready. Soul Banish, but it costs 100k Mazetta to cast level 30 Megate. I will say that even though this is a tower quest, at least the spawns are sort of fair so far. Unfortunately, as we know, tower doesn't tend to stay fair very long. Well, at least it's not as bad as some of the other tower quests we've done recently. You miss wagon wheels. You can still get them, you know. Although they are smaller than they used to be. Quite hard dealing with that. Yeah, that's not a great place for an Epsilon. Especially when it's got the instant death shields on it. Are they smaller or are you bigger? I'm just going to say they're smaller. It's probably not the case, honestly, but... I swapped this special because of his bar. It's because I've used this cursed palette setup on my Uniworld for years and I'm unable to change from it now. It is not the way to play. Because it means that when I've got a Photon Blast, I can't use specials. I really, really need to just get used to changing it. Yeah, really what you should be doing is having all your different attacks on the same palette on the front. I can do it fine on my other characters, it's just for some reason on this character I just find it really hard to put the special attack anywhere else. I think it's because the alternative then is essentially having Resta on the back palette. And if I do that, then it's harder to use Resta when I've got a Photon Blast, so... Mental pathways are built exactly. I'm that used to it now. I forced myself with my other characters to do it, but it's just difficult because realistically whatever you put on your back palette is going to be awkward to use. But if you die to the Del Bite, you won't get instant called by Epsilon. Traps on back palette is hard to do. I suppose at least with traps you can just do the quick menu. I know you've got the quick menu for techniques as well, but setting this up for every technique that you're going to use regularly is awkward. I know I could put Resta on my bar at the bottom as well, but if I'm feeling lazy, I don't like going to the bar. You have traps on 1 to 4. Your 40 spam on the quick menu is really fast on unarmed male forces. You have traps on your D-pad for your controller. That could be a good idea actually, to set that up so I use my D-pad for that, potentially. Maybe I'll try that. You just have it set to type the numbers. Yeah, fair enough. It's just one of the downsides of PSO, really, just because, I guess just because it's an old game, it's one kind of thing that's a bit overlooked and just a little annoying. Just the fact that when you get a Photon Blast, you essentially lose half your palette. You don't even know how to put your cast traps on the bar. So the way you do it is if you go into your customize menu and just load anything, if it's on the front bar, that's fine. Then what you would do is you would find your traps in here, so they'll be listed in here somewhere. Obviously they're not showing up for me because I'm not a cast. And all you do is you just press the button for the number of the bar that you want. So say if you wanted it on number 5, for example, you would just highlight it and press 5. So you can see by doing that, that's highlighted that as number 5. Or if I go back to Rabata again, press 5 on it, it puts the number 5 on there. You can also do it for the back palette as well. So if you go to the back palette and then do this, this is another bar palette. Epsilon's in a really awkward place, which seems to be the theme of this run. The way the loadout I use works is right trigger and D-pad, or right trigger and face button, or right trigger and L3 and R3. Oh, okay, fair enough. You don't run PSO on Steam, but you might go for that. Lucky there should be a page guide for all the controls in this game, because a lot of the game doesn't tell you like keybinds and emotes, etc. Yeah, I totally agree. You can do both palette. I think I understand why they overlook when you get your photon. Yeah, it's just how the game is. Just when you get your photon blast, it just replaces your back palette. Which is a little bit annoying. I mean, it's getting used to controls over again. That is the downside. Just casually lands every single demon shot, no problem at all. Yeah, he was not ready for the Huniwell to actually hit. Yeah, if we could photon blast chain, that would be appreciated, so I can actually play properly again. Oh, another Epsilon. Or you could die, that is the other option. I mean, it is control tower, so dying is always an option here. Dude, what is up with my Huniwell's accuracy? She's actually hitting. Do see a Gigu. Did see a Gigu anyway. It's a red ring giving you more ATA. I mean, that is true. But to be fair, even with red ring, she normally still misses. Please freeze. The Gigu is now Gigon. It is. Huniwell didn't forget her contacts today. Apparently not. For once. It does make a change because the amount of times that normally fight Epsilon and it'll split and you'll start using demons and you'll just miss constantly. Should get a Blizzard Ray gun, or you can Holy Ray them, I think. I can use a Holy Ray. I mean, I've got one. I just don't have one with hit. And it wouldn't help much against Epsilon. It will help on some other areas, though. There's your Fowler for you. Full way, feel strong, man. Yeah, we'll see how long it lasts. Well, there's 2 people dead already. What is this? Why is it here? They make a great hidden mechanic. If your character has glasses, they're more accurate, but if you take them off via the dressing room, you lose a little. I mean, we do literally have a glasses item in the game, so... Which, if I remember correctly, I think Rico's glasses, I think it gives you trap vision. And swag. Just don't get drunk on fluids, otherwise you might lose that accuracy. No promises. It's Master Chief's capsule from Halo. It does look like it. So, is Master Chief a Raymar? Because if he wants to help us do tower, that would be much appreciated. You can get Rico's glasses on White Hill, Lost Hell Palash. Yeah, I can't remember if White Hill is the only ID to get it from anywhere apart from Faults, because I know a couple of IDs get it from Faults. Or it might just be White Hill. Honestly, can't remember. It's not something I've ever hunted, because it's just really not that good. It is purely just for style. It's also only usable by 4 miles. Recall box right in front of the mirror. Yeah, that is dirty. Yeah, it's a shame you can't get the Rico's glasses skin for the red ring, because the glasses do look pretty cool on 4 miles. Hey, Geek Use. I mean, who knows? I mean, we might get some new stuff added with the anniversary event. Ah, yes, Red Ring Recall, the first Hue 4 mile. Yeah, I mean, you would think, wouldn't you, that if any class could use them, that it would be Huniwell, because I guess Huniwell is probably one of the closest things to Rico. No, I know you're not a human, but it's just a bit odd that it's 4 mile only. Well, we did it. Not one SJS in sight, but that was fairly short for a tower quest. For the final room, definitely, yeah. Huni also blind. I mean, you're not wrong. You got a Dragon Slayer. Well done. It's being used as other than cosmetic and using the slot barrier. Did that dramatic zoom in again? Did you enjoy the beach along the way? Oh, that's cool. You can kind of check what enemies you killed. I guess so if you're hunting something, you can keep track of how many you've killed. Bear in mind, it's a random spawn quest. So we've got 20 Gigius. That's not too bad. Again, not that it makes any difference for SGS. Yeah, 20 is pretty good. I suppose it's not reliable though, is it? It's, you know, you could do another run and then get a lot less. 20,000 Gigus later. I want to say I think I've probably killed... I've killed a few thousand of them for sure. I think I killed about, I want to say 4,000 on GameCube, and then probably a few thousand on Blue Burst, maybe. You got to keep going until you get the run where it only spawns Gigus. Could you please take this as something other than 35 hits? No? Yeah, if anyone from Ephinea is watching, please change the Tekka back to how it was. I really don't like the Tekka now. This will be the rest of the stream, just trying to tech this ray gun. I just teched it down now. You gotta have the specific ID for handguns, yeah. Oh, there you go, finally. That's not too bad. This is the true grind. Yeah, just trying to get the right tech from the Tekka. Anything good in the weapon shop at all? Annoyingly, it's quite hard to actually access it because of that timeout on the floor. Nah, nothing of any interest whatsoever. Did 145. It was 30 untacked. So it goes up to 40. It's just that he kept giving me 35 for some reason. Level up next run. Oh, nice. So what level will that be? 195, is it? I would say not too long, but still a few million yet. Closer than me, at least. Need one more player from chat for 2 parties, right? Yeah, you heard Drax, so anyone who's watching on either Twitch or YouTube, if you're in Ultimate, feel free to drop by and we can do 2 parties of Ultimate runs. So we've done all the RBR quests now, haven't we? It's quite a good week, honestly, for those quests. I do feel that Lost Hell Polish is a little bit long. What we're doing next? We need to sort of vary it up a bit, I guess. So is this game fun? I'm probably not the best person to ask because I've played this for about 20 years, so I'm going to be very, very biased. But yeah, it's I don't know if you've played any of the other Fantasy Stars or anything, but it still holds up pretty well. Obviously, it looks very, very dated now, but it's still a really fun game. Oh, hi, Shad. So between us, we have pretty much all the IDs. We do now, yeah. We've literally everyone turned up now. The whole gang's here. I've got remote 192. I didn't realise you were that high level. What ID as well? Let's see. Another Skyly. Very good. It's like a hopping game, though I'm in your low level character. Oh, no worries, dude. Yeah, so if we've got 9, we could do 3 parties of 3. Three parties of 4. I mean, yeah, if we get another 3 people. Same, what was that? Same quest for completion. I mean, if you want to run more tower, I will do more tower. It depends if people want to subject themselves to it. You up for Lost Hell Palace? I mean, I suppose if we've got 3 parties, we can vary up so people can choose what they want to join. I would probably say that if people have joined already, maybe for the one that I make, if anyone who hasn't played yet wants to join, feel free to jump in. Yeah, actually, Lost Hell Palace would be really, really bad idea, wouldn't it? Because it would split it so you'd have 2 people on one run and then one person would be soloing. Yeah, that is a terrible idea, actually. TTF, I mean, TTF is always like the default choice, isn't it? I suppose we need to get a ban of this stream, don't we? We haven't had one yet, so... Yeah, I think 3 people is fine, probably for the majority of stuff. It's just Lost Hell Palace would be a bit awkward to do, just because of how it splits the party up. You can make a green TTF. Yeah, Minsk, if you want to make a green TTF, so that'll be 1 run. I mean, if you want, I could just make a Skyly TTF as well, because I know obviously Skyly gets red ring as well. Yeah, so I will make the 3rd one. So yeah, I would just say that anyone who hasn't joined a game yet, if you want to jump in mine, that's fine. Password is always stream as well, for anyone who might not be sure yet. Yeah, I don't think they've been on stream yet, so if they want to join the party, so remote and Huni79, feel free. Time for you to get a banner. Good luck. I just realised we're going to be like 3 hunters, aren't we? I was about to say, just make sure we all have Shifter and D-Band. I mean, I definitely have it here. Nope, Arx joined in. Did the Huniwell that was here, the level 81, did they join another game, or? Oh no, there we go. No worries, you can stay in if you want. So is there... Yeah, so your game's 2. So... We'll see what happens. See if Huni drops that game. Has Huni joined your game, Minsk? So what I'll do is, once we've done this run, if there's any time left on the stream, then Huni can join my game next. That sound good? You're on green team? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, if you're happy in that game, Shad, that's fine, yeah. If you want to join me for the next one, that's totally fine. But all purple, we do have a bit of a theme going here, don't we? Well, I'll get it started up anyway. Gotta share the skyline around. I'm just trying to vary it up a bit just because I know in the survey that I did there was a comment that they felt like the same people were in the stream all the time. So I am a bit conscious of that, so I do want to try and sort of vary it up a little bit. Future reference, Huni is Shad. I need to remember that. I think we'll be fine. We've got level 192 Q casts, so... Yeah, so it's just so everyone gets a chance to be on the stream, that's all. Honestly, it's a nice problem to have, having, you know, this many people who actually want to, you know, be in the parties. I would much rather it be like this than be struggling to fill a game. I'm actually really close to leveling myself, actually. I think I should level this run. It's kind of crazy that the Hue cast Disco Bremen damage is like almost double what I can do. We have quite a few core players at high levels, easy to rotate. Yeah, I totally agree, yeah. I think we're at a stage where the majority of viewers probably have at least one character in Ultimate. If we do get to a stage where there's people who aren't in Ultimate, we can always do some leveling up as well. I'm totally fine with that. Yeah, Dragon are just getting absolutely shredded. Almost feel sorry for the dragon. Leveling games are fine if no more than 2 of the players are forces. Forces are fine once you get to like a higher level. I mean, to be honest, for episode 4, Force is probably the best class to use for it because Force just blows for episode 4. But when you've got really low level forces like we had on the last stream, not so much. Especially when one of the 4 miles in the team, which may or may not have been me, can't even really use techs. It's quite funny actually because when I was recording the last lore video, obviously I run those through in normal to make them faster. And like a random rest of level 3 just dropped, and I was like, oh, I'll take that for my 4 mile actually. You've heard of pulled pork, now try pulled dragon. You forget how strong HughCast is at high level. disgustingly powerful. We've got a Dragon Slayer, because of course we did. Yeah, the full mile leveling last stream was a pretty miserable experience. We got it to very hard though at least, so maybe in the next experience week I'll try and get to ultimate. Alright, time to go hammer flowers. Yeah, this flowers is absolutely busted. Yeah, I don't mind running TDF maybe like once a stream or so. On this stream we might do a second run just because obviously to try and get Shad in a team. Can you please stop sniping me? Now you're on the dark side too. Yeah, everyone's just gradually moving over to Twitch. No, good to see you. I said this before, but I think as a streaming platform, I do prefer Twitch generally over YouTube. So if I did need to pick one or the other, I'd probably lean towards Twitch. But honestly, I mean, I'll check the VOD back later on, but I think it seems like it's going reasonably well, the multi-streaming. Underground channel still gives you the willies and ultimate. The red eggs everywhere just make it look like it's plague-ridden. I mean, considering Duralday does like more or less infect everything, it probably is plague-ridden. Twitch is good for stream, but the mobile app kind of sucks right now. Yeah, I think I used the Twitch mobile app a little while back and I forgot how bad it was. I've heard you mention that in Cooperative before, Kilnia. So is that like a platform to view things like YouTube and Twitch, or is it something else? Confirm that over Twitch you've had no problems with the quality dipping. Sometimes YouTube has to buffer and needs reloading. Oh, that's good to hear. I've said it quite a few times, but I think Twitch is very difficult to start out with just because you don't have the audience to watch your streams, but once you've got some stuff on YouTube, then you can just get people over to Twitch, so it makes it a lot easier. watch multiple platforms on it without ads, and if creators set their profile up on it, you can support them directly. And for live streams, it does allow live chat as well. Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, if anyone does want to support directly, I know obviously with YouTube and with Twitch, they take cuts. If anyone does want to support directly, I do have a, however you pronounce it, Ko-fi or Ko-fi. And just to confirm as well, at the moment on Twitch, you won't be able to sub yet. But hopefully with a few more streams, should be able to apply for affiliate. We've got another Dragon Slayer. This is definitely a Skyly run. It's built by a team who work with Lou Rossman, who's an advocate of right to repair, ownership, and also following creators, not platforms. Oh, cool. Yeah, right to repair has become quite a big thing, hasn't it, recently? I need Gazonda on my palette. Final Impact is conspicuous by its absence. Honestly, it doesn't really drop much on Skyly. It's probably because we're not doing many Viridia games. We're kind of escaping those for now. The Dragon Slayers are making up for it. I like immediately went to the pillars. Just immediately. There was like no delay whatsoever. Dude, Volop needs to slow down. Yeah, don't worry. As soon as we do a Viridia game at some point, the final impacts will be back in force. There we go. Seems every tech company seems hell-bent on planned obsolescence and costing an arm and a leg for repairs. Yeah. Yeah, I personally feel that if you own something, you should have the right to repair it. Hey, you got level up. Level 188. So we are now needing how much? 1,613,000 to next level. Oof. We are very much in the grindy part of the leveling now. Very much. Companies should also make it clear when they're not letting you buy things like games. Yeah, I always hate that with the EULAs where it says, you know, are you buying this? We reserve the right to revoke your access at any time. Like, no, I bought it. Because I think they say, like, you bought a license to use the software or something like that. Best move made this year was ditching Safari for Brave as a web browser. No ads, no pop-ups, loads of blocking and runs really quickly. Oh, cool. Yeah, at the minute, I use Firefox at the moment. But we'll see how that goes with the that Google ruling recently. Because I'm pretty sure that Firefox relies on Google for certain functions. Firefox is the only one that does not rely on Google. It's weird because I saw there was a few news articles recently that were saying that Mozilla were going to have loads of problems because of Firefox being reliant on Google. Which I thought was a bit strange because I thought I'm pretty sure Firefox is independent, but maybe I'm wrong. They all use Chromium, but Firefox uses Gecko. I mean, I used to use Chrome, but honestly, I found that Chrome was eating so much like memory to use, like a ridiculous amount. And now, from what I've heard, they've started clamping down a lot on things like ad blockers as well. So I know there was something recently to say that I think they've clamped down on uBlock Origin. You use Edge, actually. I think I used Edge to install Firefox, and that was about it. I use it all the time at work, just because we don't have much options at work, but... Oh, you finished your run, right? Oh, fair enough. We'll be out shortly. Edge has Chromium in the background anyway. I think it's just going to be one of those things, isn't it, where they are just going to make it harder and harder to get out of, you know, of ads. So they're just going to make it more and more difficult to use ad blockers. Which, I mean, I get why they're doing it from a business perspective, I guess, but as a viewer, it's not ideal. Oh, God. They wreck you, those things. If you get caught the wrong way, you just get continuously hit by them. Really, there's only 3 browsers: Chromium, Edge, Opera, Arc, and Brave, and then Firefox and Safari. It's kind of crazy, isn't it, really, that all the browsers kind of fall into those categories. So, will faults play fair, or will it just spam Rabada? I'm gonna spam Rafoy, which honestly is almost as bad for me now, because Rafoy doesn't knock me over anymore. Yeah, fault is being a pain again. See, that's the problem with the Rafoy for me now. It just multi-hits me. God, that phase of fault is such a pain sometimes. Did a brief background read. Brave is allegedly more private than Firefox, as that's what it's designed to be. I've never really looked into Brave, honestly. Yeah, I've always found it really funny on faults that this phase is way easier. There we go. Yeah, it's so much easier than the last one. I think it's just because of the interaction with Refine and Rabata, just because it multi-hits you so easily. It is a nice purple theme that we've got going. I won't lie. Oh, no banner. You got fed up. You got to the point where you got fed up with trying to read an article and it's broken down, so after every third line there's a random ad. Yeah, some sites are absolutely awful to read on there for ads. That's what I use, killing the app. I use Firefox with a uBlock origin. Just get a couple more scape dolls, I think. So anyone not using Bitwarden should use Bitwarden on another password manager that isn't LastPass. Yeah, I really should probably use one of those. So Safari was off for it. My sister went there to send you a link on something on BuzzFeed, and there were so many ads, your phone crashed, and you had to uninstall Safari to get it to work. Yeah, so I think we'll do one more run. So I think Shad, I think if you want to join this one, that should be fine. And then anyone else for the other slots. Do we still have 9 people? Yes, we do. Okay. You join, you don't do anything. Oh, cool. You're up for anything, Greeno. Yeah, Greeno's ridiculous in Blue Burst. Find anything good lately? Nothing amazing on this stream. I mean, last stream we got, well, yesterday I got a Gala team with hit, and I think it was the one before that I got a red ring. This stream, I think the best thing we've had so far is we've had a Sacred Cloth drop and a Morning Glory. Yeah, hopefully when the event starts tomorrow, things will pick up. We did get a lot of Justies, yeah, and Dragon Slayers and Silence Claws. Green Hill Bros rise up. You got a PD, nice. Yeah, so we can do one more. Is there anything in particular that people actually want to run? If not, I'll just make another TTF to finish the stream. You didn't get a PD. Well, stream is not done yet. There's still time. Alright, taking a break, Minsk. Fair enough. So 2 parties of 4. Yeah, that works, yeah. So max attack 4 green on the other. I never realised, yeah, that you're part of Ziggy's group, yeah. I've seen a couple of Ziggy's videos. It's honestly just good to see another PSO content creator. We are here. So what we're doing, we're doing Green Hill. What we're doing, is it Green Hill max attack we're doing, or... Oh, thanks for the Twitch follow. You were not Kirik. Yeah, double TTF is either option, yeah. As we've just done a TTF though, I'm trying to hold off from doing another one. You host a max attack 4 to switch up. Yeah, no worries. We missed not Kirik. I love some of the names that we've had recently. So we've had Not Kirik, we've had Home Flowen, and then I'm Garans as well. Maybe it'll return when you get a red ring. Good luck with that. Maybe during the event might be a bit easier. Yeah, so we can do 2 teams of 4. So we'll see. So I think it's probably going to be us 4, I reckon. You, Vice, and Zayla on 1. That's fine, yeah. So once we know what the teams are, then we can make a second run. I'm not joining that one because obviously I'm going to be in the team with Shad. Like everyone runs the count. It's like, oh, I don't want to be in that team. All right, so it looks like it's us 4 then. So what should we go for? So should we just do a maximum attack like they're doing as well? Too late. He's stuck with me now. I think they're doing max attack 40, so yeah, we can do that. We can do the same quest. What I'll do then is, since we're doing max attack, I'll go and get my force if you want, just so we've got some support. Because we've already got 2 hunters anyway, so I'll go and switch over to my phone real quickly. I have played my Uni for the entire stream as well, so I kind of need a change. Skylight Ranger when? I do have a Ranger, but she's purple none. Realistically, for SGS hunting, I should have made a Skylight Ranger. That would have been the best player. It's so much easier to hunt SGS with a Ranger. But I didn't think of that. Surprised you didn't make Shino. Maybe at some point. I really don't mind which ID we do, honestly. Probably not Skylight. Well, actually, I'm not Skylight anyway now, so... I think is Yellow Balls good for Ep 4? I thought we're doing max attack anyway, aren't we? The Ep 4 one. Yeah, we just go with yellow bows. I have no idea what drops there, but... We can get Galatino Daylight Scar. That sounds very good. You've already got an Anno Bazooka. Yeah, so it'll probably be a little bit longer than usual this stream then, because I know this quest is a little bit of a long one, but I'm fine with that. I think someone needs to hit confirm. That happens all the time with this quest. So I'll probably just play support for the most part. The conversation here, Firefox and uBlock Origin. I think this seems to be a really common option, to be honest. This is where I remember that I have no idea what the episode 4 enemy weaknesses are, because I always forget them. Oh yeah, I always forget that Minsk uses Linux as well, yeah. I know I said I'm going to support, but there's no harm in the cheeky Megid now and again. I realise this quest might be a little bit rough, level 86, but I'll try and support best I can. Pinot Trifluids, I appreciate it. The event will be the anniversary, Shane, yeah. It's not live yet. So when I made the stream, I was under the impression it was going to be live, but I think there's been a little bit of a delay with it this year, so it's actually going live. It'll be in about, I want to say about 7 hours time. I think the maintenance is in 7 hours, and then it's about an hour maintenance, I think. But once the maintenance is done, then the event will start. So yeah, it'll be the anniversary event. Yeah, Roger, there's an event on Ephinea that's starting pretty much from tomorrow. So it's like a yearly anniversary they do. So from what I understand, and my experience is very limited because I've never actually done an Ephinea anniversary before. But from what I've heard, I think there's like a global kill count for Ephinea. And as we kill more monsters, we get more boosts. So we get rare drop boosts and so on. And there's also extra quests that get added. So a very similar kind of thing to how the old Sega events used to be, I think. Yeah, so if you are playing on Ephinea, now is probably the best time to play. Or once the event starts anyway. Yeah, and just like Minsk did, yeah, just in time for us all to go back to work. Alright, Sonic Boom. So you just restarted last week. You picked a great time to restart then. Yeah, from what I understand, it's like pretty much the biggest event of the year, so if you're wanting to hunt anything, or if you're wanting to level characters, it's probably a great time. We've got a Huni, we'll get one shot a lot. Now, to be fair, I think running this at level 86 with any class, you're probably going to get one shot a lot. It does get easier, believe me. A poor level 86 Huni will never stood a chance. I'm trying to make sure I gel and everything just to make it a bit easier, but I appreciate this is not the easiest thing in the world at level 86. And hi Parkins, hope you're doing alright. I must admit, I'm quite enjoying doing this multi-streaming actually. It's nice to sort of see comments from YouTube and Twitch coming in as well. At least I know it's working then. Yeah, the charge is a fixed amount of damage. Yeah, I always forget there's fixed damage on Dorfon's charge. Problem is with Dorfon in Ultimate as well, it's really hard to dodge the charge because it's so fast. And it has this really annoying habit in multiplayer of sort of drifting as it does it. So you can't even guarantee it'll charge straight forward. Running both YouTube and Twitch has tanked your battery to 19%, and what will win, stream or battery? Probably stream, I'm guessing. Don't worry if you do need to go though, mate. I know they it will tank your battery running both. What I may do is, if we are going to be doing multi-streaming more often, I might maybe ask on the Discord and see if anyone else is interested in modding. Just so then at least we could have maybe one mod on Twitch side, one mod on YouTube side, just to make things a bit easier. So I imagine managing two different chats is a bit annoying as well. Yeah, he's changed his name from bass player now, so it's now literally just power cards. Where did they post the info for the event? So I don't know if I think they posted it on the forum, but it's also on the Ephinea Discord. So they put a post up on it a little while back. There is a way to merge both chats, so yeah, so Picklewood, so at the minute I'm using what's called Restream, and Restream has a chat that automatically combines YouTube and Twitch chat for me, so I can see comments from both at the same time. Unfortunately, I mentioned this at the start, but I can't show them on stream. Just because of how Twitch's TOS is, you're not allowed on Twitch to show the chat from another service. It's really weird and very specific, but you're not allowed to show... Yeah, you're not allowed to show the chat from another service on Twitch. So, because I'm streaming on Twitch, I'm not allowed to show the YouTube chat on Twitch. So that's why the chat's not on stream. And yeah, and as was pointed out, you can also join my Discord as well, because I've got an Ephinea updates channel on there that automatically updates whenever Ephinea posts an announcement. Oh, thanks for the follow. It's really not that bad. YouTube on your phone and Twitch on your Xbox, so you have both chats separate. I mean, if you're happy managing both, that's fine. I'm just aware that obviously it's essentially twice as much work, I guess. But if it does get sort of too much to handle, let me know, because I can sort of... If I need to take on a second mod, that's fine. Just to help sort of spread the workload a bit. Shout out to Shad representing the Dewari Mafia. Yeah, Dewari's a really cool looking mag. I feel like with Dewari, you nearly always see Raymals using it. I know, I think, I might run, but I think Minsk, do you use it? I've seen quite a few Raymals use Dewari. Can't remember if it's actually a female ranger mag, if the female rangers make. I'm assuming maybe it is. I just realised we're going to get a Dawthorn spawn soon, aren't we? You used to use Dewari. What do you use now? Oh, you use Sato now. Can't go wrong with Sato. Female Ranger exclusive, yeah. I think female Rangers with certain section IDs make Dewari, if I remember correctly. I think some of them make Dewari and some of them make, I want to say Pushan, possibly. It's either Pushan or Ruckman, I can't remember which it is now. Skylight pink or yellow make it, okay. It is a Dewari because it looked cool. It does, it's one of the cooler looking mags for sure. Yeah, I mean, there was never sort of any hope that we're going to survive that spawn. It's almost impossible to dodge that charge. Pushan is male rangers, okay. So is Ruckman female rangers? Oh, got a Blackhound cuirass. Which is somewhere. There it is. Yeah, Blackhound cuirass is a very, very interesting armor. I think it's the highest defense armor in the game, but it reduces your evade. Ruckman is the other one, okay. Yeah, it's a bit unfair with the mags, isn't it, really? That some of them get invincibility on like several triggers and some just get nothing, despite being just as hard to make. Yeah, I've always liked Sato myself. I've used a Sato on a lot of my characters. Pro tip, join the Discord. You're not wrong. I'll boost that, why not? Yeah, the Discord's actually doing really well. I'm surprised at how that's growing, to be honest. Honestly, it's been really weird, the growth of the channel, because obviously the YouTube channel is growing pretty well. It has slowed a little bit recently, but it's doing pretty well. Twitch is doing fine, considering I've already done a couple of streams. Discord's doing really well. Twitter, though, No. Or X, whatever you want to call it. It's Twitter. You don't even have a Twitter account. You're not really missing anything, to be fair. Are you going to try Estler on the boss and go for the one-shot kill? I don't know if it'll be a one-shot because I think you need really high evade for that to work, but... Nobody uses Twitter anymore because someone bought it and renamed it something stupid. Yeah, I'll chain it. Yeah, I'm all in on the Estler. They need to patch the game so that Fowler can instant kill a boss. You finish. Yeah, I think we sort of stood around for a bit trying to decide what to do, so... Yeah, we'll be out at some point. Twitter's god-awful. Occasionally one of your posts on threads gets a lot of responses. I'll be honest, I basically use Twitter now for posts about the streams because it is still good for, you know, announcing things like video uploads and so on, because a lot of people still do use it, I guess. So it's good for that, but yeah, I get what you mean. There is a lot of very, very vile stuff on there. Yeah, thank you for the tri-fluids. Use Discord because it's a chat program. Yeah, I mean, Discord's actually useful. That's going pretty well, honestly, this. MSN Messenger, the old display got lost on the internet. Yeah, to be fair, I remember using MSN Messenger myself as well. Again, probably dating myself a fair bit there, but... Event soon. It is event soon, yeah. I was hoping it'd be the event just before the stream so I could actually stream it, but timing hasn't quite worked out. But we might be doing a midweek stream as well, so if that's the case, I'll do it then. Yeah, hi Degenerate. Nice to see it. I think one of the nice things about doing this multi-stream is obviously I'm guessing there's people who maybe haven't watched the YouTube streams much, so it's good to sort of catch people who maybe just use Twitch. Oh, all the photon drops are dropping now. Oh, another one. I've had more photon drops in this room than probably the entirety of the stream. Best viewers here. I mean, it wouldn't be a multi-stream, would it, without either Twitch trying to get one up on YouTube or YouTube trying to get one up on Twitch. Viewership is split down the middle. It is, it's pretty similar, honestly, which I'm fine with. Obviously, the viewership is down from what it would normally be on a YouTube stream, but I expected that because obviously we're going to 2 platforms instead. Honestly, I'm totally happy with how it's splitting. Yeah, it's good to see some new names as well. Always nice to see. But yeah, just for anyone who isn't aware, that so the Ephinea event does start tomorrow. Assuming there's no problems with it. So we will be covering PSO quite heavily for the next few weeks. The YouTube chat is you, base player, and the bot. There is a lot more people watching on YouTube, which is obviously there'll be lurkers as well. Which, if you are lurking, hello. I'm so sorry, Shad, for putting you through this as your first stream quest. Viewership might be a little skewed by those of you who have Twitch and YouTube chat open. That is a good point. I say, for me, from my standpoint, I don't really mind where you decide to watch, if you want to watch. Oh, you're on both. Yeah, I think you're gonna have some people who do watch on both, which is again totally fine. He's not sorry he does painful quests for those he doesn't like. That is not true. Just because you've got a horrible negative experience of a certain tower quest that we did. You're omnipresent, you are. See, I'm trying to spread out the tower pain to everyone who joins. You know, everyone has to do at least one tower run. Yeah, that's a good point, actually, Drac. Yeah, Kilniath never did the Twilight Sanctuary quest. Yeah, exactly. Even Vector's against now Kilniath saying, look, it's been a month now. So when you come back, Kilniath, we'll do Twilight Sanctuary. On Anguish, yeah, sure. Why not? Tower runs are good for you. Exactly, yeah. It builds character, exactly. That's what we need. We need more positivity about tower runs. God knows we need it. Makes you a man. Yeah, put it on your CV, yeah. I survived tower. You got to drop an SGS eventually. I mean, at some point, you would hope. Maybe. You've been finding other games that have more enjoyable gameplay. So you love PSO and you love the drops community and doing quests and stuff, but there isn't much variety in terms of what you actually do in the game. Yeah, I mean, I do agree with that. Kilniath is right there in saying that I think with PSO, there is a very obvious defined grind loop. And once you're into Ultimate and you are grinding for rares, that is essentially what you do. Exactly, yeah. So pro game is simple, con game is simple. Although, to be honest, I would say that playing PSO well does require more skill than playing NGS. There is a caveat with that in that there are some people who play NGS to an extraordinary level who can solo some of the really hard bosses. And that takes a lot of doing. But to just play NGS doesn't really require much skill at all. Again, I do enjoy that game for what it is. But it is not difficult. Apart from one or two quest outliers. The real Seal J sword with the friends we made along the way, exactly. If that was true, I'd have a lot of SJS. Someone needs to draw a Fowler wrapping around on the towers. Playing PSO requires skill. Well, it requires... I'm trying to think how to put this. So it requires... I guess the easiest way to put it is it requires knowledge of knowing how to exploit the jank of the game. I think because PSO is such an old game, it does have a lot of very weird quirks. So because of that, I think if you learn how to sort of exploit them, you can like game the game, I guess, to an extent. You know, SNS expert, neither am I. I'm terrible at doing SNS. The weapon balance is also crap, let's be honest. It is. You know, there are some weapon types in PSO that are just not worth using at all. Like claws. There is a couple of very small exceptions with that. I mean, I guess you can use Nye's Claw because of the simple technique boost and because it has spirit, so it's... I guess it's alright for single targets, but again, you've got a bad animation for the attack, so that hinders it. We does have that boost to simple text, which is somewhat useful for Honeywell, but generally a lot of claws are just not worth using at all. Honestly, same with a lot of katanas as well, just because the animation's just worse than Saber. But again, I suppose you have to remember as well, this is a 20-year-old game. Well, maybe 25, if you count Dreamcast. So balance was probably not the first thing they were thinking of. I actually have a Photon Blast with a Phonuel. I don't know how that happened. You better go cut your weeds, you mean grass. We know what you mean. Alright, see what we get. Ah. Although, am I right in thinking that this is the guy that drops Galatine? Sam Miller drops Galatine on yellow and green. Right, fingers crossed then. What is it? Is it 1 in 64? One in 64. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. I really don't like this. I didn't get to boost either as well. It did do very nice damage though. Sending all your airdrop power our way. Thank you very much. One day I'll set up the Huka Seal, 4 Proof of Sword Saints and one-shot this dude with the stealth suit. I do find it funny that it is possible to one-shot this boss. Can you one-shot with Raymal? I mean, Raymal does have the highest evade, and Estella goes on your evade, so I would think Raymal should be quite good at doing it. I don't know if you'll be able to one-shot, but I would imagine it's probably one of the easiest classes to do with. Huka must be the best. You say that. I thought for years that Huka had the highest evade, but it doesn't. Raymal is higher. Raymal can't equip the evasion, so you can't equip Proof of Sword Saint. Yeah, I suppose that's the downside, isn't it? So yeah, I suppose in that case, Huka probably is the best then. Yeah, I always forget that Proof of Sword Saint isn't usable by non-hunters. I mean, it makes sense that it's not. You do have a Huka Seal, that is a good point. I do find it kind of BS with this boss that he gets to this stage and just can't be hit. Yeah, where's the proof of gun sound? I want to try and get the revive off if I can. Unfortunately, everywhere I go is spinners. I don't like that Sam Million just disrespects the rules of Photon Blast and can still do stuff during Photon Blast. It's so unfair. You can kill him with Divine Punishment if you never miss all 4 cores at once. And they hit as soon as he's leaving. So if that happens, does he actually die in the cave at the back? Or does he go back into the middle and then die? Oh, no banner. So the stream streak's broken. Oh, actually, no. We still actually got a Galatine drop. Just not one with hit. So not a banner, but we got a Galatine. Yeah, Galatine did drop, but with no hit. But still obviously a really strong weapon, so it's probably still worth using. Oh, congrats on that. Obviously, HuCast probably not the ideal class to use it on. You survived, you did. I'm sorry that was so brutal for a level, I think it was about 83 or 86 or so when you started. I apologise for that. It's always Vector, I mean, of course. Proof of Sword Saint works on it. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think it's most sabers, katanas, and twin swords, isn't it? Plus, inexplicably, 2 Kamui as well. Great for HuCast. It's great for the attack power, but obviously the special might be an issue. It probably doesn't need hit, to be honest, if you've got 290 ATA with it anywhere. Well, GG everyone. Again, congrats on the Galatine as well. It has high base ATA. It does seem that way. Yeah, it probably is the best saver for Uni, I would have thought, because I mean, I've got a Flamberge, which is decent. I've got a 40 hit Flamberge, actually, which is essentially the baby version of Galatine. Yeah, if you want to give that Galatine away, if Shad wants it, that's fine. Yeah, think of that as a present for putting up with that quest. You're off this time later. Oh, no worries, man. It's nice for you to drop by anywhere. No doubt see you next stream. You want a 30 hit at least Galatine in your format. Yeah, I mean, the 15 hit one's really nice, but obviously, yeah, if you can get better, then maybe that's something you can hunt during the anniversary. It was fun despite it all, don't worry. So if Shad doesn't show up next stream, then we know that's another person we've traumatized. Hit 2k on a Spirit Special with 4 on a Belra. Oh, no worries, Shad. No, I'm glad you had fun anyway. Yeah, so I think we'll probably end there for today, I think. So hopefully the multi-stream has worked okay for people on both sides. It does seem like there's been decent activity on both sides, so I'm guessing there's been no real issues. So I think if that's the case, I will watch the VOD back just to see what it's like. But if I'm happy with it, we might just continue to multi-stream. Thanks for streaming, it's been awesome as always. Good to hear. So I will update you guys on the Discord, so if you haven't joined the Discord, feel free to join it. There should be a link in the description on YouTube, I think. I will update you guys on there if we do decide to do a midweek stream. And if we do start doing one, it might become a regular stream as well. So we might potentially move to 2 streams a week. But yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, as usual, consider liking, subscribing, joining as a member on YouTube side, or following the stream on Twitch. We are very close to affiliate on Twitch as well, so I'll let you know when that goes active. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone, and hope to see you in the next one as well. There should be a video going live on Monday for members on YouTube, and a video on Wednesday, which will be the members video that goes live to everyone else on Wednesday. But yeah, hope to see you guys next time. See you guys.